I'm Steph Morris and welcome to my YouTube channel. As you can tell, I'm very excited because me and Nath just started an exciting trip to Everest Base Camp.
Welcome to Nepal.
This is the craziest city I've ever been to. Mayhem. It's pretty sketchy if I'm being honest. Namaste. Every step takes over you. I'm just going well into the 5,000 meter zone. This is unbelievable. And first stop, obviously, the crazy capital, Kathmandu. Quick facts, 1.4 million people, 1,400 meters above sea level, and a mixture of Buddhism and Hindu culture. And our first place to explore in the city is the Monkey Temple.
The name of the temple is Swayambhunath, and it's located on the west of Kathmandu's centre. The stupa, which is the Buddhist shrine, sits on top of a hill, which is quite a clear landmark in the city. There's a reason it's also called the Monkey Temple, because hundreds of them can be found here. These monkeys are also considered holy, and the story is that the Bodhisattva of wisdom, Manjushri, was raising his temple on a hill when the lice of his hair turned into monkeys. The temple is a really fascinating and spiritual place, and it really gave me a palpable feeling. And if that doesn't, then the 365 step climb definitely will.
And although it's tough getting up all hundreds of steps, prepare to sweat. It's amazing to see. I mean, there's no shortage of monkeys, so you're definitely guaranteed that. Obviously my eyes are going everywhere because you don't want to be approached too much by a monkey. The monkeys have got a better way of getting down than us. So Monkey Temple, yeah, brilliant. Monkeys, all the spirituality, really cool experience. However, if you're just thinking to go there for 30 minutes or an hour, times that by 5 by the amount of touts you have to shake off on the way up and down.
I think anyone who's visited Kathmandu will probably describe it in a similar way. Chaotic, busy and crazy, but there is some reason to why this is. The city itself is only 50 square kilometres, but per kilometre there's 20,000 people, which makes it one of the most densely populated cities in the world.
Crazy Kathmandu is definitely the way I would describe this place as well. I mean, the tourist bits are amazing to see, but the streets are just amazing. Loads of stuff going on at every single bit you look at. Every single alleyway's got mayhem going on. This is the craziest city I've ever been to by far, and I'm loving every single minute of it. It's just not easy to lose Nath. He's like a giant walking around there. The next place we've come is the Durbar Square.
Pashupatinath Durbar Square is in the heart of Kathmandu. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and you can see why. Durbar means palace, so it's of no surprise that this square is of cultural importance, and you can really feel this throughout. The square is the home of the royal Kumari, which is the goddess Taleju reincarnated as a little girl, and people come from all over Nepal just to be able to see her. Another interesting sculpture is the Kal Bhairav. It was believed that people who would lie in front of this sculpture would die. So people were brought here from all over just to tell the truth in front of this fierce form of Shiva.
Durbar Square is a really cool, chaotic place, and the streets around the square are even more chaotic again.
As we left the square, we had to sieve through the crazy traffic. There are over 1 million bikes in Kathmandu, and last year there were 9,500 road accidents. But somehow we didn't see any.
Look at this place, man. How does this function? Baffles me. There's no crashes, nothing, no accidents. There's no rules though, so I don't know how that happened. Mayhem. Crossing the road is an activity in itself, because there's no really such crossings either, so you just got to brave it basically. Just crop yourself and they come straight at you. It's good fun though, isn't it? Yeah.
Nepal's a bit more crazy than Wales.
We then got a taxi to the next place we wanted to see.
I did a chicken across the road.
Which was the Pashupatinath temple, which is also known as the Burning Ghats. And to be honest, we really didn't know what to expect.
So me and Nath have just got a taxi drive all the way to Pashupatinath temple. And what you can see behind me in the smoke is where they actually cremate the bodies in the river. And I'm not sure how it'll be to experience, but it's different at home, so we're interested to say the least. What happens here at the temple?
They're burning dead body, right? So this is the only one place in Kathmandu Valley where they get cremated body all day long, 24 hours a day. You can see the smoke there. So it's a smoke of cremation. We stripped everything into the river.
Yeah.
Because it's a holy river and it's called Bagmati. And eventually this river, it goes to the Ganges in India. We always cremate them next to the river and we believe in next life.
In the next life?
Yes.
So that's where they go in the river to their next life?
It's, we believe that our body, it is in a composition of 5 different elements, right? They said fire, air, sky, water, and earth, right? If we get cremate them, all the respected souls get back to the natures, and the persons can have a birth, another life,
Reincarnated. That's why we love the travel and stuff. It's just to get such a different insight into other places in the world, and this is incredible to see. But it's also nice about the people do a proper send-off, believing that they're going into a next life. I think there's something beautiful about that. Very glad we came here and had an insight into a different part of a different culture that we normally would never see. So yeah, the Burning Ghats of Kathmandu was a real experience.
To be honest, all of Kathmandu was an experience. The sights and senses were amazing, but so was the welcome we had of the lovely people.
People are very friendly, very honest. I love Nepal.
Where are you from? By the way?
Wales.
Wales, all right.
Thank you. Welcome to Nepal.
Welcome to Nepal, yeah.
But 2 days of constant bikes and horns meant we were ready for the peace and quiet of the Himalayas.
So today we walked over to a different hotel where we meet in our group that we're going to be hiking with. And the weather's been a bit hit and miss. Sometimes it's raining, sometimes it's sunny and storms, because we're just coming to the end of the monsoon season. The only worry we have is that if we'll be able to fly to Lukla, and if it's obviously safe to fly as well. We've had an amazing 2 days in Kathmandu, so now we're ready to go and see some mountains.
And before we left for the mountains, we took advantage of the cheap hiking gear on offer in Tamil.
Nothing in the back.
But
no?
you don't like this?
No, I wanted a bucket hat. Oh, right, okay.
Then got an early night as we were up at 5 to catch our flight to Lukla.
Very nice.
Very nice. So it's 5 AM. We just packed up everything as well, put it into our new bags, which is 10 kilos or below. So we literally just got the best bare essentials. It's about a 50-50 chance if we're going to be flying or not. So fingers crossed that the next time I'll be vlogging will be on a plane and not in the airport saying that we've got to wait another day or whatever it is. Hopefully we're on that plane to Lukla in the next couple of hours. The weather changed and then that flight could come back and pick us up. I'm just hoping that the plane can come back and take us there. A little bit nervous. One of the most dangerous flights you can take on the planet. 150 metres high. This was actually pretty scary. That's what dreams are made of.